Good morning, my friends. I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this live on Facebook, LinkedIn, or on my YouTube channel. And for everybody that participated in our boot camp last night, we're here to first and foremost answer everybody's questions. So let's do that first. Anybody here from boot camp have a question for me? Okay, let me pop over here. And so let's take a look. So let me unmute Lloyd.
Hello, Max.
Hey, hello, Lloyd. Welcome. So, Lloyd, let me ask you a question. I love your picture. What are you trying to market and sell?
Pardon me?
What are you trying to market and sell on LinkedIn?
Well, I have a number of them that I was focusing on, but my main focus is NFT rewards, which is a kind of a combination of a penny auction, a metaverse, and matrix model, but it's promoting the NFT uh, model, non-fungible tokens.
Okay. And okay. So, first and foremost, there are the primary social networking law for establishing relationships. Law number one, what you see is what you get, and what people see on your profile is what they expect you want to talk about.
Right. And just so you know, I've actually got to update this profile to my new focus, which I haven't done yet.
Okay, all right. Because one thing that you can do, and one thing that most people seem to do, is they create profiles and they're almost broadcasting about themselves and what they're trying to market and sell. And then what happens is they sit back and they wait, for people to find them, or they go through all kinds of activities to drive people to um to the page. When the truth is, the real power of social media is that you can jump on here, create this profile, become the person that the people who would buy what you're selling would want to know. And then you could proactively go out and start networking with people like that. And I'll give you an example. I have a student that literally it has been making us almost one sale a day. And he's selling a $5,000 program.
Wow.
Okay. Now let me first bring him up. Now Sam's in Australia, and everything that Sam does is totally duplicatable. So we'll look at his profile and what Sam is positioned. He's an entrepreneur, financial advisor, investor, home business coach. He also is a business lecturer, LinkedIn social media expert, a mindset coach, and a philanthropist. And so he has a history. He's got his Prosperity Alliance group, which is promoting what he's marketing and selling. He's also got some other businesses. But this gives him credibility with people. He's been on LinkedIn for a long time.
Right.
And just about everybody has been on, anybody that's been on LinkedIn for a long time. Let me open up this profile here. Let me open up another page. So if I go to my network and let me accept this. All right. So first, you go over to the people that you're connected to. Do you have any idea how many people you're connected to on LinkedIn?
Quite a few. I've probably over 1,000 that I have.
Well, the maximum number is 30,000.
Right.
So the deal is that everybody that you're connected to. So if we come over here and we go to filters, I'm in my network and I got 9,300 people. Now, these 9,300 people all have connections. They're on my second level. So that total is 1,770,000. Now, the people on my second level, well, they've all got connections too. So we go to results, and they're showing that I'm connected to 968 million people. Now, this is a bogus number because yesterday in boot camp, we did this with somebody that has, maybe 800 connections, and their total number was 975 million people. They put this up there to tease everybody, to give people more reason to want to either join or pay for advanced services.
Right.
Let's come back to just your first level. Now, all of the people that I'm connected to, some of these people I've talked to, a lot of these people I haven't talked to. If I came up here and did a search, in fact, let me demonstrate this with Sam because okay, so Sam and I started working. Sam has been a boot camp participant for a couple of years, but this year, at the beginning of the year, he decided he really wanted to go fast, and so we started working together, my coaching program. Now, boot camp is group coaching. So jump into his account, and we saw out of 4,700 connections, he had 200 that were investors. If you know precisely who you're looking for, he's looking for investors, business owners. He has 1,200, 41 bankers, 16 people that are engaged in Forex, and 318 financial advisors. So that total 1,738 people out of 4,700, which is roughly 37% of his connections, are prospects.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can reach out to these people, start conversations with them. Now, how do we build relationships with people? We build relationships without talking to people. Let me look in the chat window here.
And this is the $60, what the amount?
Well, yeah, it's no, it's not per month. Boot camp is, I think the promotion for boot camp is $79 to get into boot camp. It's a one shot.
Okay.
Sure.
But in LinkedIn, it's the premium.
Okay, right. So LinkedIn has a number of programs. The premium one, right, is like $69.
Right.
Now, they have some advanced programs that, frankly, are a lot more productive. And but in any event, so here's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
First and foremost, you have to post things that would appeal to your natural audience. So we got to develop a posting strategy.
Mm-hmm.
So posting things like continuous improvement is better than delayed perfection. Making statements, the best preparation for good work tomorrow is good work today. You put these things out there. And if you got a hot prospect, you want to do it on a daily basis.
Right.
And end result. Okay. He said after I think it was our second session. This was my favorite. You will either learn to manage money or the lack of it will manage you. Again, he's targeting a particular audience. It's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep. End result. It's been a crazy 2 weeks since our coaching session. I sponsored 12 people. And I've been busy onboarding the new team. I've been on Zooms for 5 to 6 hours a day. And I pointed out to him that, no, you can't do that. When you start bringing that many people on board, you want to train them in groups. And then we got this from him. Hard to believe I'm writing this. I've added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. Still growing by the day. Your way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was a few months stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people I told. I got so busy I haven't been able to attend boot camp. My business has taken off and I won't be able to stop it even if I wanted to. The key to all of this is to connect with people that you know need what you have, want what you have. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to do a search. Now, Kurt is a good friend. We've been easily friends for well over 10 years. And Kurt is a $1 million earner, actually multi-million-dollar earner in network marketing. Now, he doesn't talk about his business. He doesn't talk about what he's selling. He talks about him, who he is, what he's done. And he has a specific target audience of people that he can talk to. Now, if we come back up, and let's look at your profile. Now, number one, and I'm going to send you a connection request so we can be connected, but here's the deal. You adjust your settings so that people think you're online, whether you're there or not.
Right.
So literally, if you're communicating with people, if you're messaging people, when they look at your profile, they think you're there. And they're more inclined to write back. And that is what it's all about.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet. It's all about communication. All right. So we have a couple of people here that are in last night's boot camp. And I know, Caroline, you had a question. And Catherine, I think you had a question too. So let me first come back over here and remind all of you that the ripple effect of what you post can start conversations that result in sales. And what you all want to do is you want to be posting gifts, moving images. Number one, anything that moves gets you higher visibility. People are much more likely to share it. In our next session of boot camp, where we're going to be talking about connecting, we're going to show you how to do this. And we're well on our way to have our new private message scripts book will be ready and available on Tuesday. All right. So whether it's wishing someone a Merry Christmas, and you can do that now. You can do that now. We've got the holiday strategy. We've got the bad weather strategy. You've got the Happy New Year strategy that will have you talking to people. Now, what I'm going to do, and the magic of posting gets you more visibility. So let me pop out of here. Come back over to LinkedIn. All right. And Caroline, what were your questions?
Hi, Max.
Good morning.
Yeah, so I'm just enjoying every moment on LinkedIn, and thank you so much. So it's just kind of funny because I have a candidate, and out of the blue, he just said, "Hi, Caroline. I was curious, what does the International Wealth Building Network do?"
Uh-huh. Let's go over there.
Okay.
Everything on your profile is designed to create curiosity. Now, LinkedIn has changed the deal. They've changed the rules. And if you're not a paying member, you can only send out 10. You can do 10 searches a month and send out a little message. Only they've reduced the size of the message that you could send from 300 characters to 2. The reason they're doing that is because they have been swamped with all kinds of bogus profiles. All right. So what I want, one of the things that you're going to want to do, all of you are going to want to do, is use the project launch strategy. Project launch strategy works 12 months a year, but it is incredibly powerful in the month of December. Why? Because people in December are thinking about 2024. What can I do next year to improve my life? And in addition to jumping into your business, if they jump in December, whatever investment they're making is a tax write-off. All right. So what you're going to do, and actually, I should probably do this on, well, first let's take a look at who you're talking to. So who is the person?
It's actually right there. It's Carlos.
Okay, Carlos. Okay. So Carlos, this is the power of these social networks. Carlos is looking for, well, he's either looking for an opportunity or he's on here and he's looking for an opportunity. He's looking for clients, for customers. Relentlessly driven towards achieving results. So he's got 190 connections. So you've been using the Recruiter Lite. So he's relatively new to LinkedIn, right? Let's come down and
Most
see.
likely.
Yeah. Okay. So he's a call center supervisor, and he stopped working in October. Worked here for 3 years. So the obvious question is why'd you stop working there after 3 years? All right. So let's come down, and you always want to look at everything they've done. Seven months, 1 year. Now here, 4 years. So he worked for this company for almost 5 years. But the big question is, why did he leave? So let's come back up and look at the message. Okay. So you reached out to him at the beginning of November. How's LinkedIn working for you? I've been on LinkedIn for quite a few years. So he's not new. It's worked out.
I found him because he was in Clearwater because he's in my town.
Okay. So I've actually been contacted by a recruiter just recently who's currently assisting me on my job search. So it's been helpful. So you send him this. So yeah, currently assisting me on my job search. So we ask open-ended questions that begin with who, what, when, where, how, and why. So what kind of job are you looking for? What type of job is she helping you with? Okay, so it's close. She's trying to find something in international trade. What does that mean? International trade. What are you looking to do with international trade? Okay, so you're asking him what's your background? International business, logistics, marketing, and customer service. So you send him an image, a GIF. A smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. So did you look?
Yeah.
All right. So on the 20, did you look for bargains this weekend? What did you find? So what you've done here is you've basically stepped away from the conversation that you want to have, and you're talking about something that's totally irrelevant. The time will pass away. You can either spend it, create the life you want, or spend it living the life you don't want. The choice is yours. See, all of this stuff needs to be connected. So what does he want to do with international trade? But you're missing the one question that would have kept the conversation flowing, which is, why did you leave your last job in October. Now, if he was fired, then he's got potential unemployment compensation coming in. If he walked away from the job, that's a totally different story. You always want to know precisely where the person you're talking to is at. Okay? So I was curious, what does the International Wealth Building Network do? Now, you already have an answer. When somebody asks you what you do, what's your answer? What do you do?
I got it. It's in the
No, I know. But you see,
yeah.
that what's your little boy's name?
Lucas.
Lucas?
Lucas, yeah.
Okay. Now you didn't have to think about that, did you? Did you?
Okay.
Okay. When somebody asks you what you do, your answer should come to you just as easily as when somebody asks you for the name of your child. All right? You say it often enough, you repeat it often enough, you're typing it here in text. But you need, because you're going to be saying it 10 times a day, 15 times a day. It creates curiosity. So I was curious, what does the International Wealth Building Network do? All right. So the International Wealth Building Network is your internet business. Now it's about you. So you got those two lines where you describe yourself. The International Wealth Building Network is enabling you to work from home so you can raise Luca. And it's creating a growing stream of residual income. Now, the question, again, would be, why did you leave your job? There's no rush. We want to know, why did he leave his job? What has he been doing since he left his job? And then, of course, what does he know about the network marketing business model? And you're going to be saying the same things over and over and over and over and over again. All right? And so a lot of people are going to ask you, what is that? But it's all part of the process of connecting with people, communicating with people. But it's all about learning about them. Who are they? What are their needs? What do they know about network marketing? You're here to find out. You got access to 1 billion people. You got 140 million people that are clearly saying they're open to an opportunity. So let me pop out of your account.
Thank you so much, Max. Thank you. Yeah, really helpful. Thank you. Thank you. Amazing.
Let me come over here. That's my ringtone. That's a form of attraction marketing. Primitive, but it works. Okay, so Kurt, let me unmute Kurt.
Good morning. Hello.
Okay. Good morning. Okay, so this is what you're going to do, and you can do this every day. You're going to go back over to your network. Now, the feature that you're absolutely going to love is celebrations, because it brings you up to date on the changes that people have made. Most of you are connected to people you have no idea you've never talked to them. All right. So first, now we did this last night with Callie. Look at your profile. So, International Wealth Building Association, Worldwide Wealth Achiever, and when you're running hertz. So, there's a couple of things that you can do, that you all can do, that are going to become ways to communicate with everybody that you're connected to. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take, whoops. So for those of you that are students and you've been doing this for a while, you go over to your experience. We're going to come down here. We're going to edit this. And then we're going to delete it. All right. Now, then you're going to go back. Add a position. You're going to put it back. Whoops. The company name. International Wealth Building Association. That's going to make people curious. We'll come down here. Location. Maui. And you currently work there since October of 2022. Now, we could make it December, and that would give you an anniversary. But we're going to do October 2022, right? And then we're going to save it. What's going to happen, we'll come down here and go to next. And so this is going to send out a notice, a post to everybody that you're connected to. You're going to see this. Okay. This is going to start conversations. Another thing, oops. No, go back. We don't want to discard. We come down here and we got to post it. Next. We'll come over here. This is 30, you edit this. And here we're going to change the date from April to December. That's going to give you an anniversary. Of course, the last thing we could do is come back the contact information. Kurt, did you get a lot of happy birthday notices in October?
Yeah, I did, and yeah, and I was feeling kind of guilty about changing it because yeah, I was having too many birthdays in the year. So,
Okay, all right, no, so we can leave that one alone. But changing your birthday is probably one of the most incredibly successful strategies that you can do. So we'll leave that one alone. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to go back to your network. We're going to pop over here. And so the gift is 6,800 people. Now, one thing that you could do is we could come up here and we could say, show me all the people who are looking. Got 961 people that are looking for something. We could scroll down. Here's Ann looking for an opportunity. She's in Chicago. You might want to say, okay, let me do looking for an opportunity in the United States. We'll filter it down a little bit. She's got 591 people that are looking for an opportunity. Now, some of these people are marketing stuff. So Hen is looking for an opportunity. Let's go over here and just check the message. So the last time you communicated with her was in December of 2015. First, what we want to do is you just want to check to see if she's active. Well, we know she's active. We can see the little the green dot. So you've been connected to her since 2014. And let's look at her profile. She's looking for a new role. Been doing it for a month. She was a recruiter. And according to this, she's been looking. Well, again, we have no idea how long she's been looking. We want to start a conversation. So we're going to send her a message. This is going to be a two-part process. First, we're going to send her a GIF, a moving image. All right, now, we're going to send the image first. And then, because you've been communicating with her for a long time, you've been connected for a long time. Now, she just saw this. And recently, she can see you're typing. Now, we could look it up and be precise. Since 2014. Now, why so we're going to send that. Now, the thing is, this she's vague here. We don't know. What has she been doing since she was a recruiter for this company? She stopped doing it in 2021. So what has she been doing for 2 years? If she had stopped working last month, the question would be, well, why'd you leave your job last month? I mean, who quits their job in November? All right. So here's the deal. You do this first to get her to respond. So now you've come to her attention. She sees you. And there she goes. Let's see how long it's going to take. You always want to ask questions that are easy to answer. Okay. Why? Why do you have that open to work? Okay, I'm looking for a job. Okay, I get it. What kind of a job are you looking for? What have you been doing for work since, you say you're an independent? What have you been doing for work for the last 2 years? Once we know that, then we have our project launch script. But let's find out a little bit more. All right. So what kind of work do you like to do? She was a recruiter for 3 months. 3 months. Business development manager for 5 years. Look at all of the things that she's done. Well, she could already have network marketing somewhere in here.
She had a lot of jobs.
Yes, she has. And so the thing is, now we're going to be able to come back when we know a little bit more about her. What do you like doing? We're looking for things. She likes working with people. She likes training. She likes building teams. Okay. We could go back up to your search here. Looking. We can look for skills. How many people that you're connected to like to teach? You got 402. How many people are trainers that you're already connected to? You got 338. The more selective you are, the further these conversations are going to move along. Now, when we find out enough about her, now we pop up the project launch script. I'm about to launch a special project, work with 2 people, help them become leaders and top earners in my company. With your background as a recruiter, blah, blah, we just need a little more information to fill in there. Would you be open to learning how we could work together? The responses that people get using the project launch script, you've seen it, outrageous. And then it comes down to the closing ratio. How many people are you talking to? How many people accept the number? And then, of course, finally, what's the closing ratio? And you've already seen, because we brought it up on the screen, people are signing up 10, 12, 14 people the same month. Some of them are going to build a business. Some of them are going to be product users. So, Kurt, we just need to work on the verbiage for the project launch script, for the exact thing, and then you're good to go. But in the meantime, you could be lining all these people All right.
Well,
Now let me,
cool strategy.
I'm sorry, what?
I said it's a cool strategy. Got a lot of people to work with. Just
Yeah, exactly.
can
And the thing is, you know, Kurt, it's worked for years. I've got somebody, let me come over here. Um,
thank you. That's a great.
you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. And okay, so okay, so she had to jump off. She's got an appointment. So we will definitely, uh, Catherine had an issue with Sales Navigator. All right. So the end result, you want to talk about duplication? Duplication's outrageous. Now, Kurt, you've got Sales Navigator.
Yes,
Okay, so let's come over here.
I paid for the whole year, so
You did. Okay. Well, let's see what they'll do for you. So you got Sales Navigator. Now, if you want to manage,
uh,
okay, let's just take a look.
yeah, it looks like expiring. So
Okay. All right. So what you do, let's come over here to manage the subscription. Now let's see if you want to switch plans. Let's see if they're going to make it easy.
maybe I did switch it back to monthly.
Okay, so explore other plans. Okay. And again, what you're going to have to do to look at to look at Recruiter Lite is you're going to have to cancel this. And then when you're canceled, then you'll be able to do this. Let me show you. To tell you the truth, you know, you don't have to do this now because you've got plenty of people to talk to. But let me pop over here and let me jump back into Caroline's account. Oh, that's not who we want. Now, Sales Navigator is good because it will show you. Now, see what happened here? She's connected to you, and she just got this. We
Wow.
changed on your profile. So everybody that you're connected to, when they turn on their LinkedIn, that's the first thing they're going to see. So they have the opportunity to congratulate you, wish you the best, make a comment. If I logged into my account, the first thing I would see. In fact, we'll do that. Yeah, in fact, let's do that. I'm gonna log out of her account. I'll go back into mine. At the end of the day, it's all about conversation. Who are you talking to? Now, one of the reasons why you came up first in Caroline is because she doesn't have a lot of connections. I've got an outrageous number of connections. All right, now, we're looking for someone to talk to. Let's say we're looking for an opportunity in sales. Click on people. You got 484,000 people that are looking for an opportunity. The key is we want to make sure they're active. There are people that have profiles here that haven't been on LinkedIn for 4 or 5 years. Now, let's go over to Recruiter. All right, now I'm going to come down here on the left. Recently joined LinkedIn. So in the last 90 days, there have been 3,700 people. But let's just do let's do the whole thing. So now these are people that are brand new to LinkedIn. You've got 5,000 people that are brand new to LinkedIn that haven't been bombarded, haven't been slammed by your competition. And there's a process for all of you reaching out to new people. But for those of you that have existing connections, they're worth gold. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the chat a link to register for the December boot camp. We also have a special holiday deal, 2 boot camps for less than the price of one, December and January. I'll put that in the chat. Now, boot camp started last night. First session was recorded. The next session will take place on Tuesday. Now, boot camp consists of 4 2-hour sessions. Create your page, connect with people, communicate with them, close them. If you want to get ahead, you can watch last month's boot camp, the November boot camp. Create, connect, communicate, and close. We have a profile guide, which you can read online or download. We have a scripts book. Again, watch it online. It'll step you process by process. How to create your profile. And as we mentioned last night, we've added some new components to it. You have our scripts book, which we're in the process of updating. And the new scripts book is all about posting. putting yourself out there. And it's not too early to reach out to someone. We're going to get into this on Tuesday. Start, how are you going to sell? Christmas is right around the corner. How are you going to celebrate? Where will you be? What are your plans? How will you celebrate? The posting strategies around holidays has always been outrageous, the holiday strategy. I like this one. Senior Citizens Day. Yesterday was the start of Hanukkah. Then we have Christmas, Kwanzaa. Then we have New Year's. Posting motivating images that move, get you better results, get you faster results. I'm going to show you how to plug in the side hustle strategy. And the project launch is the big one. And you got 23 days until New Year's Eve. There are posting actions that produce immediate results. So you're going to enroll more reps when you change your picture. Wish someone a happy birthday. Wish someone a happy holiday. Wish someone an unofficial holiday. And posting motivational images. Respond to the people that like it. Send a text message to suitable prospects. And you're on your way. All right. Now, I will be back today at 1 o'clock. Now, the project launch script creates immediate responses. You just saw genuine curiosity, serious interest, a sense of urgency, fast decisive action, immediate duplication, faster team growth, and faster rank advancement. Here is a classic example. Marissa enrolled 13 people in 10 days in December. She sent me this. I enrolled 2 people in my Melaleuca business yesterday, thanks to you and your scripts, and I got 2 more appointments tomorrow. Marissa had an eBay store. So she went and she contacted all the people that had eBay stores. Sent me this on the 15th. On the 20th, 5 days later, I'm up to 6. Started last week. I never thought it would be this easy. And day after Christmas, I've enrolled 13 people. When you know who you're looking for, when you know who the best candidates for your business would be, you're going to be unstoppable. All right. So did I come back over here? I've got. Okay, so let me come back over here to my network. Karen, I see you're here. Let me just unmute you for a minute. And then I can't.
Good morning.
Morning, Karen. So I'm going to accept you. And okay, well, first of all, before you jump into boot camp, or actually jump into boot camp, okay? And as far
yeah, I was in last night. I've already joined it. So I got in on the November, and I kind of been tweaking my profile, and that's why I was hoping that I was going through it correctly.
no, look, it's it's all part of the process. Okay. And if you can come back at 1 o'clock, we'll spend a little bit more time in it, because you want to dazzle. Now, for example, you don't want to be promoting, you're selling the Power Lead system, and they've got $1,000 package. I mean, you can make $1,000 when you sell it.
Right.
And so, but we need to change this. We need to tweak this a bit.
Okay.
And you'll be fine. And December is the best time of the year to do that.
Okay. I do have a question for that, and I'll come back on that call later this afternoon. But as far as my about page, because I completely erased it, I'm revamping my whole page because it's like completely different than what I was doing 3 years ago. Can you give me a little insight on that so I could work on that this morning?
Well, I can, but I can't do it now.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Come back at 1 o'clock.
Okay, I will. I will.
How did you enjoy boot camp last night?
Oh, I loved it. And I love the fact that, you're so direct on what I need to be doing on click here, do this, and that's exactly what I need.
Yep. I don't want any of you wasting time. They're proven things that you can be doing. You're all doing different things. You've all got different goals. And that's why we have boot camps. So we will be back at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Until next time, best of luck in building your business, and see you later.
Okay, thanks, Max.